So here we are, back changing the foam out. This blue foam, which is now just nothing but bright blue and 2 millimeters thick, used to be this at 5 millimeters thick. So I have a brand new 6 millimeter foam, and now it's going to be interior kept. So I think this is the last foam deck I put on this boat until I get rid of it. If there is no one way to strip this stuff, it's do what you can. Now, if the rest of the foam comes off as easy as this one, we're going to be doing good. Look at this. Wow, this is nice. I couldn't ask for better. Well, that's it. It actually came off really easy. You know, a lot of little scraping, but a lot of big pieces peeled up. You know, if this is the case, hey, I hope you have an easy time like I just did peeling it up. So basically, I use this on and off. I've been pretty much using the G-Juice, which I'm using. I cannot recommend, but I put a couple of paper towels down, wet them, let it sit for a while, peel it up, and then it softens it up where you can sit there and scrape it. Then for the most part, it's a wet paper towel and trying to get it up, and then more scraping and get as much as you can up. Okay. All right. So we are done, or I am done, taking all the glue off for the most part. And tomorrow I'm going to call it quits for tonight. So I've been doing this probably 5 hours now. Okay, so after you have the deck all nice and washed and squeaky clean, it's time to put on the decking. So this is what I'm going with. It's a 3-color camo snow, and it's 6 millimeters thick. It's got nice deep striations in it. Totally different than the teak board look I had before. Here's what I had before. And you know, it looked great. When I put that deck on, I left big gaps everywhere, and that was on purpose for more of the design and the look of that deck. With this, I'm going to do virtually 100% full coverage, and I am not going to be cutting my pieces separately. I'm going to be cutting in place. So the gaps for your lockers, that's going to be my guide. So when it comes to decking, sky's the limit. Okay, you can cut your pieces individually, pre-router the edges, you know, have at it. Depends what kind of decking you have and what look you're going for, okay? It's gonna go right to the edges. On the edges, I will cut a 45-degree bevel back, and I will slightly round all my corners so I don't have a sharp point. Those are always areas that are prone to pulling up anything that's just a small sharp point. So, hey, let's put it in. Again, I'm going to be cutting in place, so there's not a lot to describe. You know, if you were going to do it yourself, you could take cardboard and make a pattern. You could take measurements and write it down, and then draw it on your foam and cut it. There's a million ways to cut it, and that's not what this video is about. It's just me installing the deck and how I'm going to do it. So here we go. Now, little things like this, you want to make sure if some of that paper comes off, you don't want to leave it on there. You want to make sure all your backing's off, because later on, dirt's just going to get under there, and that little piece will make your life miserable later. Okay, so the front is done, and it actually went on really good. The adhesive on this is very, very nice. I like it. It stuck really good. I'm trying to remember how the other one stuck. The other one stuck, you know, obviously good too. But this, when it touched, it really stuck. So again, nice flush cuts all the way around. And it's a lot quicker doing it this way than making templates and stuff. Templates is great if you're gonna, you know, keep a gap and, you know, try to make patterns out of it and stuff like that. But for what I'm doing, this is gonna be perfect. So I'm only 45 degreeing the open outside corners that of a locker or something like that. The dead edge here, because the mat's going to be straight across, I'm not going to 45. I might 45 the inside of the hatch if it doesn't open fully, but that's it. Okay, last piece, and we are done. So far, it looks excellent. It came out really nice. It is wild on the eyes to look at it, that I will say. And I'm dying for the first time I drop a hook and try to find it. Okay, one more locker hole to cut out. And when you're cutting these out, just start in the middle, find the soft spot, start in the middle, and just work your way out till you get till you're able to go right around the circle. Again, a sharp blade. When you feel it getting dull and you feel it not cutting, just stop. Just go break off the end, or if you've been using the whole length, just change it. Okay, so I am going to bevel the front. You know what? I'm just going to bevel the sides too, because I did bevel these. So this was the original. This is what it looked after a year and a half, and this is what it looks like now. So I'm happy with it. It came out real nice. The lay down method and cut in place is, I wouldn't do it on a fiberglass boat, but a painted or an aluminum boat, full end-to-end coverage. It's pretty much the only way to get it perfect, because you're cutting it in place. So hey, I hope this helped you a little bit when you decide to get decking or ways to cut it. You know, again, this isn't the only way to cut it. There's hundreds of ways to cut decking. There's hundreds of ways to trim it. So this is just one little method. Hey, have fun on your project, and until next time, take care and tight lines.